hop in.
All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl at tiffanymdraper, and I just want to say off bat that smoke detector is not mine. I repeat, the smoke detector beeping in the background is not mine. That is just
Oh
33.
shit! Who did? Wait a minute. That remind me of Logic. Logic. I said if a female or a male can't change their goddamn smoke detector, then they some lazy motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
I remember
So
that video. Oh
you
shit!
already know. So let me just go ahead and get the main question out that everybody is going to want to be asking when they get in here is, where the freak have you been?
Hold on, I didn't left off the screen.
Nah, I see
Okay,
you.
though.
What's up?
Where
What's
I
up, Corey?
been?
What's up, Corey? Yeah,
What's up,
where you?
everybody? What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Jes33king Production. And for all y'all thought I couldn't grow hair because I had a ball, y'all thought I had a ball spot. Of course, I don't have no ball spot, and most definitely, I've been here. I've been around. I just been taking care of family. I've been, I have to learn how to separate myself from uh, YouTube sometime. You know what I'm saying? And working and responsibilities always. That's always been the most important thing is to have, take care of family. You know what I'm saying? And plus, people go through some struggles at times. So yeah. But other than that, I'm good though. I'm Gucci. I'm
Oh,
Gucci.
you Gucci. Now, I mean, before
But
you
y'all gonna see
left,
me on YouTube soon.
before
You said
you
what?
left, you were
Okay.
talking about, making more videos about Kanika Jenkins. Where do you stand on the case right now? Because I heard through the grapevine that you actually solved the case.
Well, it's so many ways to so many ways you can think about solving that case. Um, um, I think I can talk about some things that I couldn't talk about. Um, there was times to where I spoke with moms a couple times, like two times, and I spoke to some other family members that like kind of chimed in like on speakerphone, but that was a blessing. That was something that I held for myself that I didn't put on YouTube because out of respect to her, I didn't say because most people would be like, well, why didn't you record and put it on YouTube? Well, everything is not for YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not to be, you got to prove it to people that I don't know. That woman woke up one day and her child was missing. And then the next day found out her child was dead. Then the next day they had to find out who did it and then figure out this and that. And then all of a sudden we happen. What do I mean by we happened? The YouTubers happened. We
Mhm.
blasted that story out of man. We blasted that story. Some people did it for the money. Some people did it for the fame of trying to get views, and some people really wanted to find out, like myself, wanted to find out what really happened. A lot of people didn't know I never told anyone that I did have family in Chicago. I always kept that a secret. I never really spoke about it, but I had my uncle. He lived in Chicago, and that's how I was able to not finesse, but just to kind of move around in Chicago without actually being in Chicago because I had my father's brother, and he's crazy as all outdoors. My father's brother, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to get a lot of information a lot of people wasn't able to get, and so but now when we blasted Kanika's name out there and what happened, you got to think from a parent's perspective. The parent, moms, waking up every day trying to go and trying to release her anger from or her sadness from her daughter being killed and going through Facebook and YouTube and always seeing her daughter in a bad place. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like asking like your subscribers how would they feel if every time they turned on Facebook or YouTube and they seen their deceased child or some company talking about some nobody, you know what I'm saying, somebody like us that really don't know shit talking about the story of Kanika and they don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? That would do something to that person.
Right.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
she
That
has
would
her own YouTube channel now. I don't know if you
you know
knew
what?
that.
I didn't. I would love to know what it is. I haven't. I
Hmm.
haven't. I haven't did nothing with Kanika and her. Kanika. I haven't talked to. I mean, seen. I haven't talked to her mama, and or I haven't talked to none of them people in their camp. I haven't even seen. I mean, seen them or even jumped on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I haven't did none of that stuff. So I just been here taking care of the family and taking care of myself. So I'm at my house right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm at my house right now.
Oh, okay, okay. I see you. I see you. So you said that because you had a few ties with Chicago that you were able to bring some information that other people hadn't brought. Can you kind of explain to me how you were able? Because I remember you had a video with Irene's uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
Yep.
tell me how you were able to get that interview? And then also, can you tell us how you were able to get the most famous? I believe this is the most famous interview in the
That,
Kanika case. With the you know the case with the crackhead girl and
you
and,
know
and the,
what? I don't think that was my most famous moment. I think my most famous moment, far as within that situation, when Zach TV1 called my phone.
oh yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that was dope, and a lot of people don't know that. You know, I don't brag on death. I believe that. And if y'all want to go look at that video, y'all can. I'm not trying to promote anything, but when he said what he said to me, Zach TV1, when he told me he knew who did it, but he couldn't tell me who did it over on the phone. Shortly after that, he was killed. He was murdered.
And you knew for a fact that that was Zach TV.
Yeah.
Because I know you had two videos. You had some about Zach TV goons. Was that the same video or was it another video?
I probably used that terminology because at first some person was calling my phone. I figured out who it was. It was back then I was beefing with what is his name? Chosen King. And it was Chosen King I was beefing with, Rob, Spaghetti, whatever his new name is, Black Rob, whatever. And then it was Marco. Marco was the one that was calling my phone talking about GD this and GD that and am I willing to die for this shit? We go kill you. And he was like, we come in the name of Zach TV1 nigga with this and this and that. And I thought they was all together. And it wasn't. It was just that it was really just um um Marco and Chosen trying to get at me in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Speak,
that
speak, speaking of dying, did you know Planet of Fakes died?
no, you know what? That's weird you say that. I was just thinking about that man today because he always had that weird voice. He's dead.
Yeah, they said he had a massive heart attack.
Wow.
Yeah, he hadn't
Wow.
posted anything for about like probably like a year now. I know that was shocking. It's been a lot of people, eh, that have died surrounding this case, not just the people involved, but other YouTubers.
There's other YouTubers that got killed from this case. I know that for a fact. It's Zach TV1 is the biggest one, but there's other people. It's been so many. That's why I had to back off because when they start meeting you at your doorstep, and I got kids. When they start meeting you at your doorstep, fuck, wow, I'm dying so fast. Tiffany, you ain't gonna like me. I'm at 4%.
Oh no, you're gonna have to plug that in, sir.
I
You're gonna have to
am
plug
plugging.
it.
I'm plugging a different cord. I'm plugging a different cord. This one might
Four
be a little
percent ain't
strong.
gonna work. I don't even drink 2% milk. We got 60 people in the building. I am
What's up,
live with
everybody?
Yeah, I'm live with Jes33king. We haven't seen him for 9 months. For all we know, he has
For like
another
good
baby.
9.
He has
Yeah.
another baby. For all we know, it's been nine
Right,
months.
right. Well, my youngest is Creation, and his that's his middle name. His first name is Rasan Guy. I'm big on black empowerment. I love my white folks too. You know what I'm saying? My wife is white and black, but I'm always big on black empowerment. And but that's it. But back to what you were saying, Zach TV1. Back to what I was saying, Zach TV1 tried to invite me out to Chicago. He was going to pay for my ticket. He was just doing a gun buyback and stuff like that. And he was going to buy the people guns and stuff. And he invited me out there, and I didn't trust the situation. And I didn't know how to deal with the situation because he was going to pay for my plane ticket. And he said all that stuff. And if you
Oh, he
listen
was
to
gonna pay for all that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why Chosen used to say, man, you got paid off. They kept saying I got paid off to say what I said on because I had some close ties with, and I wasn't connected with Zach TV1 at all. I wasn't connected to no one. Actually, I was just a new boy. I was a rookie. You know, I had an interview with one of the cops, Rosemont cops. A lot of people don't know that. I interviewed a Rosemont cop, and I did such a shitty job. I always beat myself up because I had the presence of one of the cops that was on the case, and he called to my show, and I'm like, and I wouldn't let him talk. I'd cut him off and all types of dumb stuff, or rookie moves and stuff. So, you know, I gave myself an F on that interview. But again, I was a rookie. I was just too excited to know, you know, to know.
Now,
But to the crackhead girl, y'all call the crackhead. That girl indeed was not a crackhead. She was just moving around that day, and she had a lot of juicy information. A lot of juicy information. She had information that was valid. She knew everything about Chicago. She was fresh from Chicago. Her tone, her voice was from Chicago. The dude she was with was from Chicago. They was basically running from a murder. And you know, they left Chicago to come to Vegas, and they was wanted for the police for a murder. The boy was, not the girl, the boy. And you know, they would needed to like a you know, I'm hood too, you know, I'm with the shit too, you know, when it comes to Detroit and me, you know, but I didn't fear for my life, you know. And so we invited these people in our home, you know what I'm saying, because there was over by where my family was needing a jump. And you know, he had money, the boy had money in his pocket, you know. And you know, I let him come to the house in Laughlin when I was staying in Laughlin. And you know, I end up going out of town to California to go see my daughter, because I got a daughter out there, go take her stuff. I got a daughter, Janaea, not Madison. My daughter Madison is out there too, but Janae, I went to go see her. She's like 14 now. And they end up robbing me of my cell phone and my vacuum, or they let somebody break
mm,
in. So yeah, that was the end of them. But yeah, she did a good job. I thought she was very shy. She didn't want to talk on the TV or anything like that, or on the phone, or whatever camera equipment I had at that time. She didn't want to talk on there. Her boyfriend her pimp had to, like, cause she was a hoe. I'm gonna be honest. She was selling pussy or something like that, from my understanding, and that's how they get out here. But I don't know. She knew about Kanika. She knew about Irene. She knew about um who else? Shamaya, and the other girl. I forget the other girl name. What's it, Monique or something? Monifa. She knew about them. She knew about them.
and you know, Monifa didn't had a baby. Ruby didn't had a baby. Shamaya got shot in the head 5 times.
Shut up, lying.
Like, I promise you, Shamaya got shot in the head 5 times. It wasn't no rumor or nothing. She actually posted it on there. They losing people left and right. Tanasia Walker lost her mama to COVID. I mean, it's just been crazy.
Wait a minute. So is Shamaya still alive?
Yeah, Shamaya is still alive, and also you remember the light
How you
skinned
get
dude with
shot
all the
5 times in
tats?
the head? How you get shot 5 times in the head and you still living? That's like almost impossible.
I say weave. I think weave and false hair has a lot to do with been saving them false hairlines and saving them lives.
Oh,
That's
because
what I
it,
believe.
it it does. That weave is something else, because it probably would take the impact depending on what kind of gun. Because I had a girl that kind of socked me in the fucking head, and it was like an extra arm that came out the fucking weave and like bam. I'm like, oh shit.
Jess, listen. We have a question that's gonna be a little
All right,
deep now from
all right,
Misha.
let's go for it. Let's go
All
for it.
right, all right. We got 72 people in the building. Make sure y'all hit
Let's
that
go for
like.
it.
Hey
Make sure
Jess,
y'all view my page too. It's coming soon.
yeah. Okay. Hey, Jess, remember that last time I seen you on screen when somebody had a whole pull up stop to your F life situation? They was calling you out. What happened with that?
Wait. It said, "Hey, just remember the last time I seen you on screen when somebody had a whole pull-up stop. What's a pull-up stop to your fucking life situation? It was calling you out when what happened. You gotta be more
Specific.
Specific, because I don't,
Well,
I don't
I
know. 'Cause
I know what she's saying.
yesterday I damn near fought three niggas because of a bitch. I mean, because of a female. For real, that's a
Yeah,
real shit.
let's keep the cussing
Oh
to
yeah,
the
that's right.
minimum. Every time you cuss, you're gonna have to show your 6-pack.
Damn, my 6-pack gone now.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Oh, okay.
It's
Okay.
gone now.
It's gone. All right. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't want to be thirsty for a second. Now,
No,
what she's referring.
why haven't you showed me those juicy lips though on
I
the
mean,
game?
we have to keep you. We have to keep you focused like a Ford. What Misha is referring to is the last time you were on live, a lady was in the comments claiming that you ran up in her house and stole some crack or something. Why did you go mute?
Am I mute?
Why?
Am
Okay,
I
you
mute?
good now. You good now.
Oh shit,
83
real
people in
shit.
the building.
This is real shit. Okay, let me show you what happened with this bitch. Oh, excuse me. God damn it.
Mm-mm.
And
Mm-mm.
she tried to say some mess shit. Listen, the girl is low key was crazy. Like I went over her house, right? She didn't had no gas in her car, right? So I'm taking her to go get gas. I'm taking her to the 99-cent store. I ain't and pause. She wanted to go to the 99-cent store. I said, I got look, $20 I can give you to help you out what you need. So she said she go put some gas in the car, go get some shit from the 99-cent store, well, snacks or whatever, food, whatever. That's all I had for her. The girl is one of those Muslim slash not Muslim, but she believes in the same thing I believe in, being an indigenous Americans. There was a lot of black people here already before Indians, before even Europeans that was here in America. So all the slaves didn't come from America. But besides that, she driving, and she claims Morocco. That's the name of America. And so when any police get behind her, she goes crazy. And so the police got behind her. I'm like, look, babe, I got warrants and shit. I mean, I don't want to go to jail or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? She no, don't worry about that shit. Police blurk us. And so she pull up, what you want? I'm from Morocco. She's flagging her flag, which indeed she can do that. She's showing her paperwork that she's not a U.S. citizen no more. And so the police arrest her. Now she got these 3 cats, right? So I took the liberty while she went to jail, and I started cleaning her house. I told her, I said, I'm gonna clean up this shit because it smells like fucking stinking ass cat everywhere. And cats, I've never had a cat. In my life, I had a dog, but these motherfuckers can stink. Cat litter is running over the box, little thing is running over. So she ends up getting out the next day. House is clean, but she's like, "Oh, you smoked up all my weed," because she had this pack of weed that was really good, and I put that weed in there and I smoked that shit, and so she was mad about it. And so, like, I haven't talked. She's a very beautiful woman on camera, but when she get in person, like, she got an ugly ass attitude because she drinks a lot of liquor. Like, she's an alcoholic and she drinks a lot. And I don't drink. I can't drink. I drank. Yesterday I had some kind of loco 4 or something, like 4 loco or some shit like that. And I had like 1 can. And I was super drunk, and I would never do that again.
Oh,
Never.
wait a minute. I misunderstood Misha's question. I thought Misha was talking about that. Okay, well, you gave us a juicy dirt alert. We'll save that for the
Yeah, but
end.
I remember that lady in your what's the name in your DMs. I remember that, or you said something about the lady or something like that. I remember that, but
But
that was the
just
real thing.
But I'm sorry, Misha. That's what I thought you were talking about. Misha actually said, Jess, it wasn't about a female. It was about the Kanika Jenkins situation. And they were saying that you said a whole lot of stuff about the Kanika Jenkins situation and that they was calling you out. So basically she wants to know, what do you have to say for the people that said you were bull crapping on the Kanika case, and try to keep the curse words to a minimum if you
Okay.
can.
All right. Well, I can't please everybody. There's going to be people that has absolutely no idea of who I am and what I can research I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like again, when it came to Kanika, you know, I'm gonna first say this: if it wasn't for the death of Kanika Jenkins, and I say this humbly and respectfully to Kanika and you know her mother and her camp, her sisters and aunties and all them, you know, Maya, all them, all them, you know, if it wasn't for her death, I wouldn't exist on YouTube, you know, because I really wasn't thinking about doing YouTube. You know, I didn't start the my campaign, if I can use that word, or trying to find out what was going on with Kanika, you know, by just doing it just to get money. You know what I'm saying? I think that well, and for me, and I hate that it took a death of of a young woman for me to be Jes33king production, because I wasn't trying to be a YouTuber. I had no idea in the world, you know, to be a YouTuber. When I was so stupid, and when I became a YouTuber, I didn't know what I had, because it was like when I first started, when I turn on my live, it'd be 3,000 people watch me, and I didn't know what the fuck that was. Whoa, I shut it off. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I would have kept a good energy or talk about other stuff, I probably would have been even better than what I am now. But back to those
No, no, no,
people.
no, no. No, wait, hold on. Let me ask you something real quick, because
Okay,
it's why it's on my mind. What do you feel about Trey Gang?
I think Trey Game, he's a thief. He's a thief.
Who?
He's a thief.
Why you say he a thief?
I don't know. It's just something about him that I know, like that he knows who I am and I know who he is. I know who he is and he know who I am, and you know he's a hacker. And I just all I'm gonna say, because I don't want no smoke with that nigga. I don't want him to be hacking
Well,
me. Or
speaking of smokes, Joey, not Joey. Yeah, Joey said he needs to humbly change his D smoke detector battery. Since we were talking about smoke,
it's way
um,
up there. Look, it's way look, it's way up there. And that's a little memorial right there, but it's way up there behind there. So I ain't got nothing like to get up there. And I hope Logic, you know, with his big channel ass, I hope he don't come and check me out. You know what I'm saying? Listen to
shout out to Logic.
yeah,
He
shout out
has
to
been on
Logic.
the Peace Network for a very long time. I don't know if
Yeah,
y'all know. Well, y'all should know. Mm-hmm.
yeah, shout out to Logic. You know what I'm saying? He took it to another level. You know, I bow down to that. Shout out to Logic. You know, peace and love.
Yes, I'm very, very, very proud of Logic. But now when we have to address this, now the reason why I asked you that question is because I have to be Oprah, I have to be messy, and I have to ask the questions that the people want to
Who
know. Now you do
who
know who the king of Kanika is right now.
who is that? I'm the king.
It's Trey Gang. That's why I'm trying to tell you. Trey
See,
Gang.
you know what that is? Trey Gang is that's everybody. That's basic. Look, what's his name? What is his name?
Trey Gang name?
Yeah, what's his name?
His real
His
name.
whole name.
You said his real name?
No, his whole YouTube name. Say it, the whole
Trey
thing.
Trey Gang
What else?
Production.
Thank you. Just 33 King Productions.
Uh,
Trey 3. That's
yes.
bro. I'm telling you, that nigga that nigga on my. I'm telling you, I know who he is. That's why he don't never show his face. He gonna never show his face.
Mm.
It could be me. You never know.
Now
Trey Game Productions, baby.
now me and you have gotten into it a couple more than a couple of times, and
Yeah,
also you've been featured on Random News's channel.
I
uh,
like
uh
Random News.
yeah.
I like that dude. He be going in, but he be using his video. He be having some good ass shit, and his shit be funny. I'm just mad that it's not bigger than what it is. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm asking you this, since I brought up Trey Gang, I got to bring up some more names.
All right.
Have you been seeing tit for tat going in on you in this chat?
You know, I love tit for tat. I don't. We come from the same place. No matter what she say about me, I'm never gonna disrespect that woman because she a woman, and you know, I'm not gonna go in. I'm gonna ignore it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ignore it. I don't care how much because she has no reason why she should be angry at me. You know what I'm saying? So when people use their energy to be negative towards someone that's trying to find a positive outcome out of a negative situation, then you got to check their moral compass. You got to check them because I've never disrespected that woman. You know, I've never did a video about Tit for Tat, even though Tit for Tat is indeed a YouTuber. She's on YouTube. She's always in the chat. She's always around. She's always going to be around. She's not going nowhere. So why would I use my energy to when I already cleaned my side of the street and try to find out, hey, how did I disrespect you or how did I make you angry at me? Because before there was a tit for tat and Jes33king anger, that we was like this, you know what I'm saying? We was like this. And so now I don't get why she's angry at me because I would never say anything negative about her. I'm from Detroit. I've been on Joy Road. I've been on Linwood. I've been on Linwood and Tuxedo, where I went to school at Central High School, Murray, right, called Murder Right Northern, and all that stuff. I've been all at Gratiot, all that stuff, Woodward. You know what I'm saying? I done seen the Superdome and all that stuff. Like that's my home. Joe Louis Arena, that's my home. Tiger Stadium, which they tore. I mean, the old Tiger Stadium and then the new Tiger Stadium, like all that stuff. I haven't been back since the Pistons been down there, but still, you know what I'm
Hold
saying?
on,
That's
hold on. Let me address this. We have 96 in the 96 in the building. Shout out to Jess. Now, Tit for Tat is
shout out to
saying that
Tiffany.
you called her a monkey and she's not a YouTuber. And Misha wanted to be able to ask you some questions. So anyway, if anybody wants to talk to Jes33, I have just
Come on
posted.
up.
Yeah, I have just posted a link to the StreamYard in the chat. Make sure you have no music or no TV in the background if you want to talk to Jess. Tiffany and Dre, please put the call line up where we can just @king, etc. That's the link. What's up, Marlo? What's up, Marlo? It's the link. That's the link, Misha. That's the only way I can do it. I can't really. There's no other way you can get up here and talk to him. But if you don't want to put your picture on there, you don't have to show you don't have to show no video or nothing like that. That's the only way you can get in. Okay, Marlo in the house. We're
What's
missing
up, Marlo?
Baton Dunn. 104 in the building.
Wait, who? Baton who?
What's up? Yeah, no, we missing Baton Dunn.
Ain't no
What's up,
Baton down up
Demetri?
here? Wait a minute. Watch
No, no,
this.
no, no,
Watch
no.
this.
We missing him. We
Watch this.
need
Watch
him.
this. Watch this, Tiffany. Watch how quick he come up here. All you got to do is say his name 3 times. Baton Don, Baton Don, Baton Don. He'll be up here in a minute. Promise you.
No, he ain't gonna be up here because that smoke detector messed up the third Baton Dunn.
Oh
Now,
shit, Baton
let's
Don.
get back. Let's get back to the topic at hand because we don't want to waste nobody's time. You already know I would not be me if I didn't have to ask you this question, Jess.
All right, all right.
Where is the supercomputer?
Come on, you got to look that shit up.
Shout out to Charlie. Well,
Oh
that's
my.
why I believe that Random News made the first
Yeah, because
video.
he was mad at me because I was correct. You know what I'm saying? Like you just because we got these lame ass phones and we got our little desktop or our laptop that's in our house, that doesn't mean that there's not other technology out there. Look. Let me put it like this. Have you ever sat in front of your TV and just said something and then your TV repeated it? Don't you know they have they
Um,
don't you know, like right now I have a TV. I have a TV in front of me. Oh. I'm gonna show you something. It's a interacting TV. If you can basically say stuff to your neighbor, I mean to your friend, and it would kind of mimic what you're saying. It's called an interacting TV. So
mm,
that's just technology that we have. You know, even your phone do it. Your phone do it. They had a study about that years ago when you talk about diapers and all of a sudden diapers start showing on your Facebook, or they trying to sell you diapers and shit like that. So the technology is there. Like, you know, it's just about your brain power to go look it up. But, you know, to be able to enter in some information into a computer and it tell you something differently than what you know, eh, I'm trying to get.
So in your opinion, are any of the YouTubers that have covered this case directly involved with the death of Kanika Jenkins?
Um, um, damn, I can't. I don't know how can I answer that question without getting in trouble. Cause I'm on your page, so it's kind of uh, uh, like I'm trying to get this sun. The sun is in my face. It's moving. So yes. Some of them are deceased. Some of them we don't know about. Like, you got to understand. Like, there was that crime was it wasn't like it was a setup, but people used the party to get back at people. Because you got to understand, mind you, people was killed before the Kenneka Jenkins was killed. Oh, that looks like a chart. Hold on.
Now, for those of you that are listening, we are live with Jes33king Productions, and here we are almost 5 years later with the Kanika case. Kanika Jenkins would have just had a birthday last month. She would be 24 years old, y'all. Can y'all believe it? 24 years old. I hate the fact that the other girls have gone on living their lives, and yet she's still buried God knows where. But
Well, she's still there. You know what I'm saying? She's in that ground, but you know, heads on or not, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I think I'm cool right here for right now.
now it was a during the times that you were gone, it was a lady who calls herself it's a spiritual advisor that was talking to Mo3. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He was a Dallas rapper. Mo3.
Mo3? Yeah, I
Yeah.
know him. He was
Well,
killed out
she
here.
she made a video saying that she connected with Kanika Jenkins. I just want to get your opinion on this. And she said that Kanika told her that she still has a purpose in the afterlife, and she kind of influences young women so that they don't, take the path that she took as far as
I think her
go.
purpose. I think that. I mean, I don't know if she ever talked to Kanika. Like, I don't know about that spiritual stuff. I know enough that know that the afterlife is most definitely real, and I understand where she comes from, because some people are in tune to different vibrations and vibes and stuff like that. So I would never talk negative about her and say, well, she's not, she's lying. I can't. I don't know. So, but I think Kanika's purpose at that moment was to have a positive influence on Chicago in that moment of her death, and show the world that um that that these people, these agencies, these people that want to kill us and take our body parts and take our organs, it still exists. Because, you know, organ trafficking is big in Chicago, just like it's big in Detroit, Michigan, and it's big in Vegas too, because you have a lot of people that's coming from in Vegas. You got a lot of people that's coming from every walk of life. That's coming from every walk of life for one thing only, and that's money. And they're coming here from Russia, China, fucking Detroit, fucking everywhere to try to gamble or try to make some money. And so this is a magnet for thieves and killers and, you know, organ trafficking, sex trafficking, all types of stuff. So yeah, I can dig that. I think Kanika's purpose at that moment was to her death wasn't in vain. I don't think. I think her death happened, and I thought it was important for us to talk about it. You know, whether some made money and whether some just got views, whether some was just doing it for to expose these people. Her death shedded light on a lot of bad people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bad people. There was bad people out here, you know. And I hate it. I hate that her death was is what created me, you know, and I have to say that because I wouldn't have jumped on onto YouTube or jumped on a this phone and say, hey, let me talk about Chicago, and then it went viral and it went crazy, and I'm like, whoa, what the hell is this? So I think her purpose was to let people know through her death that you know we need to go attack these corporations, or even like the DMV, and I'm tied to certain groups. I'm tied to certain groups, and I understand certain things when I see certain things on TV that the normal person wouldn't understand and see or know, or what the hell, they wouldn't even understand it, but I do. But like the DMV, when your organ, if you got that pink thing on your fucking license, if I was you, I would remove it. I would remove it. You know why? Because if once you're an organ giver, I mean, it sounds good. It sounds like, okay, yeah, that's a cool thing to do, to be an organ giver when you die and pass away. You're gonna help save someone else's life. But what happens when somebody really big, that's a movie star, need your organ and you fit their description? Because your name is in that database now. Because you're an giver, you gave your driver's license number, your address, your everything, and you say yes to be an giver. So now you're going to be placed in this hidden or this certain database. So now when the elite of the million billionaires get sick and they need an organ, they ain't gonna wait for you to die, honey. They ain't gonna wait for you to pass on, or they ain't even wait for Princess Diana. They ain't even wait for her. They had a remote control car and they fucking killed her and crashed her. But anyway, if the elite needed you like they wanted Kanika, they're gonna make sure that you die in a freezer somewhere, or they're gonna make sure you die in a way to where it preserves your organ because you signed that pink piece of paper. You know what I'm
Now,
saying? And not to say that
speaking of,
Kanika organs was missing or anything, but you got to understand. I'm not saying Kanika organs was missing, but the healthiest way to harvest that organ from Kanika is to freeze her, gives a certain kind of medicine, put it in her drink, a certain kind of medicine, have her wander around, or have her end up in a freezer. Now you're frozen. Now we can, get that organ out safely. You know what I'm saying? Because
no, you can't use an organ if it's frozen.
well, frozen or not, they have technology. Tiff, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I didn't think she was frozen because when you look in the goddamn in the picture, she's like kind of turned she's like balled up, like she was bent. But when she was on that gurney, she looked like her body was like straight and was like two different, like night and day. Like, how is that possible? Anyways, my whole point is that when you're an organ donor, it's it's very, very possible for people of higher power to come and not them coming, but they'll send somebody for your ass and come get that organ. Period. So I took my name off of it. Once I start involving myself with other groups, and my mentor told me, take that off the next time you go to the DMV. In fact, I'm taking it right now. Remove it. So I
Yeah,
did.
no, that's a fact right there. Because a lot of people were saying that sometimes they had relatives that went in for something minor, and then they
Yeah,
end
my
up.
my boss. My
Mhm.
boss went into. He's a doctor. I was working with Excel Quality Care And this is how I met Carolyn, my wife. I was working in Excel Quality Care in California, working in Skip Row. Skip Row is nothing but homeless people, and they would pay me so much money, and they wouldn't even pay me out their pocket. That's how I was billing their insurance, and I was working as a housing counselor. And my boss, he had a housing and medical referral agency, which gave me like almost $100 to $300 a day. The most I made in one day was $700, but my average was like $300 a day. Real money, real shit. I wish I still had that job, but I don't. I'm stuck at working at 7-Eleven. But anyways, he walked in because he had a cold. He didn't make it out. I didn't know he was dead for a whole year. I call once a year, to check on Dr. Jackson and his wife, Ruby, and his son. His son was gay. We was good. We was best friends. That was the only gay friend I had. You know what I'm saying? But you know, um, uh, she started crying. It's like, my husband is dead. I said, what? Dr. Jackson? She said, yeah, he walked in the hospital to go get checked on a cold, and next thing we know, he was dead. I said, what? Healthy man, healthy man. You know,
I'm gonna try to do this for the people that say they can't hit the StreamYard. I don't know why you can't. I'm gonna post another link if you wanna I
join
guess
in.
click this link and you can talk to Jess. I just put you in this Google meeting thing. That's the best thing I can do to be able to talk to you. But it's easy. You just click the StreamYard link and it tells you how to do it. Now, Jess,
Yes.
do you remember when you said somebody stole your phone because you had a video of seeing Kanika Jenkins getting raped?
Um, somebody stole my phone.
It was something that somebody bought some ketchup or something. You was fighting over a pack of ketchup. Remember?
I don't remember. And I
Okay.
said, what about Kanika?
We'll come back to that. But you were talking about a video of seeing Kanika getting raped. Do you
I
know?
had I had some shit in my phone. Like, I had some shit in my phone. Like, that's when I had this. Like, I had access to some shit. I had some access to some shit. Like, for real. And I don't know how to explain it without trying to sound stupid, but it was some videos that I couldn't put up because it was too graphic. And it was like, one of them was like, damn, is this a video of her getting raped? Like, I'm before I put stuff up, I'm asking 50 million people, what do you see? 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 This is when shit was going crazy, when people was getting high off shadows and shit. Like, oh shit, look at that, I see somebody right there, and I'm looking like, I don't see shit. What am I supposed to see? You know what I'm saying? So, those are one of the things that, I said, you know what, I'm not gonna put that up. Just like you never seen me put up a picture of her dead body. I just can't. I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't sit there and analyze it. Why? You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Then I had some shit with some young boys that was swearing to God that they had did it, but then I had to check and see if it was real or fake, or if these niggas is just, oh, these people are just trying to, say they did something they really didn't. You know what I'm saying? But then you got to understand too, a lot of Chicago people is coming to Vegas. I'm always around Chicago people. And sometimes that stuff can get scary, because these boys, they young and they killers. They'll kill you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
I dealt with the police. My YouTube, when I was in trial, my YouTube was on. They try to use that as a, see, he wanted to kill people. They was trying to say I was trying to kill people, and I would say somebody sniped that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And all I'm talking about is my moderators. That's why I took off all my moderators. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't use certain words when you're being watched by the police. You know what I'm saying? Because then they're gonna start saying, "Oh, who you trying to kill? What are you talking about? You clearly said you wanted that person sniped." I said,
We
"Oh,
got we
that's just
got
me."
we got we have 149 in the building, Jess. I'm going to pull up one of your videos.
All right.
'Cause I want to address some things because I believe you you did have some good videos on the Kanika. Hold on.
Make sure
You
you
did
hit that
have
one
some
that got
good
a
videos.
million views. No, I'm
But
playing.
I remember you got in trouble, or not in trouble, but you got a lot of mm,
Negative.
with the girl Kanika Jenkins exclusive update. The truth may scare you. It's They were basically saying you were allowing the crackhead girl to disrespect Kanika. Let me play a
That's
little
what. Okay,
bit.
but before you start that video, I said,
Okay.
I said to everyone, because I wasn't used to it either. I was, I wanted to say, bitch, who? I wanted to say, B word, who you talking like to like that? Like, why are you talking about Kanika like that? Like, at the beginning of that video, I said, you go hear some stuff that's going to make you angry because when I did the interview, I didn't think she was going to say so many negative things about her. So I did a clip before I did it. When I got the video, when I done the video, I said, "Shit, I recorded it. I didn't do it live. I just recorded it." And so I said, "I got to put in an introduction video because I got to warn these people and let them know that there's going to be things that they go hear that they go hate." So, but it's my job. At that moment, I felt it was my job to get the right information. You know what I'm saying? Like, or keep her talking so we can hear in case we hear something that's correct or incorrect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't just being biased. Of course, I was biased against what she was saying, but, but, yeah, I that kind of hurted me.
Well, let me play a little snippet for those of you that may not remember.
What I heard was, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just throw it out there. I received some information, and this is just Jes33king production that's talking right now. I came across some information. You know what I'm saying? I came across that originally that her mom had took out an insurance policy. She had an insurance policy out on all her kids. And when she became this person of interest, her mom, unfortunately, I'm looking at this piece of paper, this information, you know what I'm saying? And when she ended up dead, she collected all this money. You know,
Y'all have to understand. You remember? I don't know if you remember just when Shamaya and Monifa were sitting by like some grave or whatever, and they were saying that Kanika's mom had got all this new stuff. Oh wait, you on mute? I can't hear you. The supercomputer is breaking up. I can't hear you, Jess. You might have to get off and come back. But
I'm off the
if
phone.
y'all can, okay, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You asked me what now?
I said, do you remember it was a video with Monifa and Shamaya, and they were at a grave that was supposedly Kanika's,
Yes,
and they were basically saying
yes.
that Teresa Martin had gotten all this new stuff.
Yeah, there was mad because cuz when you live your life, things happening like my mom, like if something happened to my parents, I know I'm well taken care of. Same thing for me. If my kids and God, I hope that I die before my kids. If something happened to my kids, they're taken care of. Their brothers and sisters are taken care of. Period. Their brothers and
Tiff
sisters are taken care of.
Tiff for Tat has a question. Just remember when you said the hotel party was for Kanika because she was going into witness protection.
Okay.
Can you mute that? I'm gonna have to mute you, baby boy. I'm gonna have to mute you until he gets away from that music. Uh, Tiff and Tat, I would love for you to hit that stream yard, but you probably don't want to. Show your finger if the music is gone, and then I'll unmute you. Yeah, cause we ain't finna. I started hearing some Walmart music. What's
Yeah,
up, Sakina?
I'm off mute. I'm off mute. There's no music in my background. We can continue.
Oh, okay. If anybody wants to join the panel and ask Jess anything, talk to Jess, or say anything related to the Kanika case, there you go, right there. There you
What's
go,
up,
right
people?
there.
What's up? What's up? Man, I got your talkies, bro. They coming soon, bro. Yeah, most definitely. Y'all can come up. Tiff Attack, come up, man. Uh, uh, Anybody can come up and ask questions. I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Misha,
Like,
all you have to do is click the link that I just posted, and it'll tell you exactly what you have to do.
yeah, my neighbor wanted me to roll her blunt or something. I don't know. I should have told her.
Watermelon. I've been posting every comment that's been up here. If I've missed some, I've missed some. But I post positive and negative comments. Do not get yourself in timeout because I don't play. My chat is not for play. All right. All right. We got Misha in the building. Let me let Misha up here. Hold on.
Hey,
Hey, Misha, how you doing?
hey Tiff, how the family, how everybody doing
All
in the
right,
chat?
go ahead. You can talk to Jess.
All right, Jess, what's up, player? How you doing? I
Nuh-uh,
can't
we
hear
can't
you,
hear you,
bruh.
Jess.
I can't hear you, bruh.
Oh Lord, he hopped off.
Oh,
I guess he'll be coming back. But what what
okay.
what questions do you have for Jess?
All right, check it out. I got a whole lot of questions because I've been following this since day one. Tiff, you know you my ace coon boom. I've been with you from day one. Just want to give you your props and everything like that. I ain't never did this before. So, I'm looking a little raggedy and all that, but
Nah,
it's just
I couldn't hear you. What you saying?
I said, I just want to give you your props and everything like that. I've been following you since day one. I'm one of your day ones and all that, like this, like Charlize and all that. I gotta throw my girl up in
Yeah.
there. Charlize is the number
Nah,
one. You
saying.
know. Yeah. So I just got a couple of questions for him. I could go for hours and on, but my thing was when my first question is the fact that when Jess got pulled, he didn't get pulled up on. It was just the fact that I think he was having a battle between King Rob, and they was talking about the Kanika Jenkins case, and they was putting him on Front Street and everything like that, and they was saying that, you know what I'm saying, you could come see me, fam, for the fact of the matter that he was saying a whole lot of things that wasn't realistic to the case. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
at first, I used to follow him due to the fact that he had facts until it started getting sketchy. You see what I'm saying? And once it started getting sketchy, it was kind of like, okay, I wasn't feeling where he was coming from due to the fact that the fact that he was saying a lot of things that, at the fact that I was think he was cloud chasing when dude, I think it was like I said, I think it was King Rob that wanted to pull up on him and he wasn't feeling it, but he was coming all the way in and he was saying that, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't about the shit that he was saying. He was lining down actual facts, but some things was a little sketchy. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I'm back.
Okay. Okay, you can talk to him now directly, Misha.
Hey, how you doing, Jess?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all
How you
right.
doing?
I'm all right. All right. I've been following you too, when you first came on the scene with the Kanika Jenkins and everything, and I was with you because you had actual facts. But I think it was one little incident where you came on the screen and you hadn't been on the scene for a while with the Kanika Jenkins, and I think I could be wrong, and I'm never the person to not own my shit when it come to King Rob, but I think you were talking to King Rob and one day he didn't pull up on you. So let's be
No.
clear. He didn't pull up on you, but you had gave him the business and you was like, you could come see me and I don't got no problem because he started giving descriptions and addresses and things of that nature about,
Yeah.
where you lived and stuff like that. And you was talking
See,
about
the problem with King Rob, see, he was a branch off Chosen. If you remember,
okay,
King Rob,
right. Yeah.
King Rob
Yeah.
would never show his face, and
Right.
he was always Chosen King's little puppet, and so
Right.
they will always talk shit about me.
Mhm.
You'll never find me. Basically, they use my platform as a catapult to catapult themselves. You know what I'm saying? But blessings to Chosen, he changed his whole platform. He Christian now, and he does what he do. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
ain't mad at. Oh, it's about to
Right.
get loud in here. It's about to get loud in here. Where y'all coming from? Okay, where Papa at?
Got the kids in the
Okay,
background. Got the
I
stuff
muted
singing in the
Jess for a second.
background.
I didn't know how loud his background was gonna be, so I muted him for a second.
Oh,
But
yeah, I feel.
Yeah,
Jess, are you
Chosen
okay? Go
King
ahead.
and so King Rob, you know, he always been this negative type person towards me. There's only been like
Yeah,
one
it was
tenth of a
feeling like
second
a
where
little
you.
tension between y'all too, but both of
Huh?
y'all, it's a little tension that
Yeah, it's
y'all
always
had.
gonna be that because he's from Chicago. He lives in
Mhm.
Chicago,
Right.
and he's mad at me. Like he told me when we was on the phone when we was talking. I be trying to do my hair and shit. He told me he was like,
It's all
man,
good. You look a little different, bruh, but we all black kings and queens, so that's all. Salute,
yeah,
salute, salute.
yeah. But he told me he was mad because basically he was jealous because I got so big and I'm not from Chicago and everything I did was about Chicago and Kanika Jenkins. So he didn't
Right.
like that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And so
Okay.
even Chosen King is not even from Chicago. I don't know how they
Right.
did their thing. Chosen's from Sacramento or some shit like that. I don't know where he's from, but
Uh,
yeah, cuz I mean, Blood. He would be on some goofy shit, like on some real angry shit, like he's a boss out there. I think he really is a boss in this neighborhood. I think he really be with the shit. I mean,
mhm,
with the fighting and stuff, like having
mhm.
people knocked off and shit like that.
He
But
threatened your life. I was on
Let's
one of
try to
I
let's
think
try to keep the cussing to a minimum.
yes,
okay,
ma'am.
I'm sorry, Tiff. I was on your live that day, and I could speak frankly, and I'm not gonna cuss, but I could speak frankly on the fact that I was on your live that day, and he was coming at you all kind of crazy. But
Yeah.
only thing I could really say is that you did keep it classy. You was very respectful. You told him to pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You was upstairs. That's how I know for a fact because I even seen the scenario with you and Tiff that one time. You know what I'm saying, with your girl or your baby's mom. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
So to what Tiff Attack is talking about, that's the reason why I responded the way I responded, Tick for Tat, is because Chosen King and King Rob and Marco had this whole scenario that I
Mhm.
met up with that TV1. I was out in Chicago and they see me and they was gonna show receipts and I was accepting
Right.
money and all types of
Mhm.
stuff. And I'm like,
Mhm.
why are these people lying on me like that? I'm like, they had a whole series, like like 3 to 5 videos, and they was banking money back then off of my name, and I was angry about that. So
Mhm.
I said,
Mhm.
okay, who can play like that? Hey, I beat up King Rob. I seen his fat ass, and we all know he's not fat. So,
Right.
I seen King Rob, and he got heated because I
Uh-huh.
was cutting his butt out. And so, but long story short,
Right.
we ended up. I said, tell the people that you lied about that Zach TV1. That
Mhm.
I didn't take no money from Zach TV1. He didn't even
Mhm.
offer me no money. Like, and then I take that story back. But if you go lie on me, I'm gonna lie on you. Hold on. What's up? What's up, son? What's up, dog? What's up, dog? You good? You at the pool? You was at the pool? What's wrong with him? Huh? What's wrong with him? $5. You need some money. I need a couple of dollars. Oh, I only got Cash App. You got Cash App? What do I look like having Cash App? I don't know what you look like having Cash App. Maybe telling you do it now. Without Cash App. You better find somebody with Cash App and go get that $5 bill, bro. I got you all the way. Cause I ain't giving you my debit card. V-Bucks? I ain't buying you no V-Bucks. You didn't spend how much money you didn't spend on V-Bucks? Oh yeah, go to the stash. Ooh, let me see that. Let me see that. He done pull out a whole $20 bill out his shoe. What are you trying to hustle me for, bro? This dude trying to hustle me, man. He pulled out a whole stash right there in his shoe.
Under his feet, under his feet.
Yeah, right there. He got a whole $20 bill up in there, bro.
Right.
We are meeting I am muting Jess for all that miscellaneous bull crap he got going on in the background. We got 150 in the building.
I'm sorry.
150 in the building.
He said that miscellaneous.
Not
150 in the building, Tiff.
Go to
do that then, Tiff.
Everybody go subscribe to
Oh yeah, go ahead. Say it one more time.
Everybody go subscribe to Jes33king production.
That's right.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Tiff for Tat is talking to you right now.
You admitted that you lied about running into King Rob's, though. So make it make sense. Yeah, I'm trying to make it make sense. He lied on me, and he told a story about me. He told a lie and a story about me, trying to make it seem like he knew me, and when indeed he didn't know shit about me. I was gonna have my uncle run up on that nigga. So my uncle with the shit, but I didn't want to take it that far. I was just this little young guy, But I told a story about him. Shit, I'm gonna keep it 100. I said this years ago, so it ain't. I mean, it's this video out there that I said that. Yeah, I told a story about him, but I'm not the one that took the first shot. In fact, I kept quiet for at least almost 6 months when I had King Rob, Chosen, Marco, all of them taking shots at me with all their platforms. All of them would take shots at me for what? I don't know. I'm like, I didn't have Chosen King tell me. He said, Julius, he said, he said, you should get off.
Say Julius, he called you by your government name. Let's keep it classy because I was on live. I was on that whole little same shebang what Tiff and Tat talking about, because like I said, I had been following you for a while, and I jumped off of you because it kind of was a little shaky to the principle of the fact that, like, okay, I'm like, well, is this fact straight? Is it accurate? Does it make sense? And I've been with you. I'm still with Tiff, and I'm even with Nick. In the Slimes News we trust. So I got like three characters.
Wait. You know that guy, Nick? That's that white looking dude, right?
He from New York. Yes, I know that guy, Nick.
He got a whole Instagram. He got a whole Instagram in my name.
He got a whole. I don't know the battle
I'm saying he got an Instagram page with his picture as Jes33king production. I don't know why he did that.
Now that right there, I haven't seen because he has his own theme music. He has his own. He rep his face just like y'all was talking about the old boy. But me and Nick, we cool. Like I ain't got no issues with him. I just remember that. He had a little soiree with my homegirl Tiff. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if they squashed the beef or whatever the case may be, but I'm privy to the fact that who gives facts to the facts of the Kanika Jenkins, because first of all,
I gave a lot of facts in it.
Nick, we not all black Nubian queens and kings, but I don't never discriminate because however you look at the situation, as long as we coming together for the same entity of the truth of how they did Kanika, it's totally wrong because it was a whole setup. It was a whole bullshit. Monifa did the fucking the shady cloud chasing bullshit. She was wrong. Everybody, Bree, Irene, everybody played their role. But at the end of the day, it was the one breed at the motherfucking whole motherfucking party of what, 36 motherfucking people? Let's be real with the whole shenanigans. And I think it was a setup to the fact of what her brother did, and she felt the repercussions of the bullshit that her brother did.
Exactly.
So
let me turn in with that. That's why I was trying to tell y'all.
but everybody's entitled to their own motherfucking theory or their opinion. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I just want justice for her. That it seemed like it's never going to be. Because at the end
there
of the
was
day,
justice.
they sweeping it under the rug because we are black.
Let me jump in. There was justice. You got to understand.
Where?
Okay.
A lot of people died after the fact of her death. So where is the justice? Nobody was held accountable. Nobody was on the witness stand. Nobody was in the right for her. So where is the justice?
All right, let me jump in.
Okay.
The justice. Okay. The justice it wasn't the typical justice it wasn't the justice that we wanted. We wanted to see somebody go to jail. We wanted to see somebody locked up. We wanted to see a trial. We wanted to see a jury. We wanted to see all that shit. But you got to understand what type of people you dealing with. These some hood ass people. Her mama was with the shits. When I say her mama runs the streets, that's what she do. So the niggas that did the shit, them niggas is dead and gone. They
so
done.
Her mama run the street, but she believed what the fuck they said. I lived in Chicago.
I'm saying, forgive me if I say this, but when you live at a certain age and in a certain lifestyle, you go get justice yourself. You don't never call the police. They don't want to be called. They don't want to be called snitches or whatever. So they went and got their own justice. They killed those niggas. I'm telling you straight up. I can say it.
Okay, hold on, y'all. We got somebody new on the chat. What's up, Lake?
How y'all doing? What up, Jeff?
Hey, finding you, sir.
What's up, Lake?
All right. I was hopped in because they said her mama was with the stuff. I don't think her mama was like that, you know.
Okay, let me clarify it. When I say her mama's with the shits, her family, her sons, her boyfriend, her baby daddy, all them people. Kenneka she was a beautiful person, but you gotta understand, like Kenneka was involved with
they took the innocent out the family because at the end of the day, this is what it sounds like to me, and this is my opinion, and everybody's entitled to it. But Kenneka wasn't with the bullshit. She wasn't with the rah-rah.
I don't know. Kenneka was just young.
Mentality. It was her sister and her brother, Kenneth.
Yes. And so when her brother got killed at that grocery store or whatever kind of store it was, when her brother got killed, you know what I'm saying? Kenneka was the cause of her death. Really, it was because of the brother coming out of jail, getting killed. Then all of a sudden, her brother killing someone. Her brother did some killing. Her brother was killing people. Like these people was really in the streets. Like you ain't had the conversation I had with moms. You know what I'm saying? That shit was so telling. You know what I'm saying? It was like scary, like in a sense, like, ooh, these niggas are some real, they the real. When I say they family is the real deal, I can't say what exactly. She said Julius because she would never call me Jess, and we only spoke. She said justice will serve. I don't care what these people. My job is to try to get money out these white folks because my daughter shouldn't have died up in the way that she died in that freezer. But at the same time, her death was an opportunist death. It was so much that happened to that girl that night. Not only drug and not only raped by one person, but multiple people. Not even just a party goers. Not even just the party goers. Even some of the staff members tried to get up in there and do some shit. Why you think?
Is that a fact? Is that a fact? Man, how do you know that's a fact?
I'm telling you what I know. Why you think old boy gone went back to Mexico, man? I know what I'm talking about. Y'all can be mad at what I'm saying. Y'all can be mad about what I'm saying, but I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know, and I ain't got to shoot no.
How do you know this? How do you know this? That's what I'm saying. How do you know this? And everybody that's a YouTuber don't know this, and everybody on the motherfucking YouTube blog was trying to solve the same case you trying to solve. Come on, man. How do you get the exclusives and nobody else does?
Again, I ain't trying to tell on nobody. I ain't trying to be the man on this platform. All I'm trying to do is get across to some of y'all to understand that, like, everybody ain't gonna go to run the courts or run to the police and say, hey, this happened over here. Everybody ain't gonna do that. Who's calling me now? Everybody ain't gonna do that. Hold on, I got a call coming in.
So,
Oh, this
hey,
Miss
Jess,
Tony.
so
She can
what
wait.
make you think them kids go 15
No.
miles to kill that girl?
You said what?
What make you think them kids will ride 15 miles to set up to kill her when they could kill her in the neighborhood?
I don't think those kids. You talking about Irene and them?
Yeah.
I think they was I don't think they meant to kill her. But the murder happened because you have to classify it. Hold on, let me answer the question. You have to classify it as a murder because if you're trying to set up a girl to get raped, that's what was the option. That was the objective. That's what they was trying to do. Get the girl to get raped, drug her, and so okay, we got niggas coming over. Oh, your brother killing people, knocking niggas off. Okay, we go get that pussy. We go get that pussy. So that was the job.
Okay.
But then hold on, let me finish.
Let me say. Okay, sorry.
Let me finish.
I got
so
qualifying question.
now
You right.
when she incapacitated with the drugs, and now it's time to go, and she wandered off and end up in the freezer, and then now other stuff happens, and then she end up passing away behind too many drugs and not being able to breathe in that freezer or being too cold or both. Then now you have to classify it as a murder, which Rosemont and now in that hotel didn't want to classify it as a murder, so they classified it as an accident. So now the mom want to know who was involved, who gave my daughter the drugs, what was the plan, and all this and this and that. I need to know so I can take my steps on going to get these niggas off the fucking street. Cause she tried to do it the legal way. She tried to go to the courts. She tried to do that, but they ran her ass out that courtroom, and they tried to make her look like a fool. And I'm like a parent, I'm gonna keep my daughter respect. So okay, these little young niggas over here, you ain't out all the damn parties, out all the parties you've seen with the mother, right? The mother had parties for Kenneka, after she died. Why you ain't see Irene there? Why you see Monifa there? Why you see Shemaya there? Because she told those bitches they better kick rocks. You will never see them on camera or pictures ever again. Because
That's not true,
her mom,
that's not true.
Her mom
Let me ask
That's not true, Jess.
Let me ask this, bruh. This the qualifying question for as I'm concerned. Is this? Then
when have you seen them in the same room other than the funeral?
I'll let you talk, Jess. I'll let you talk. This the qualifying question.
Understand, lady, right here. Tick for tat is irritating.
How did the upper echelons get involved in this shit? Because you remember, murder mystery. Hold on, I'm not done with my question. Murder mystery was also involved in this scenario. Number two, if Monifa,
who is murder mystery? Is that a YouTuber or are you talking?
No, that's me talking from doing research of knowing that the Rosemont Crown Plaza has a murder mystery night when they choose, but not to mention of the principle of this. If Monifa was her friend since they were in grade school, besides being jealous, that go for not just Monifa, that go for Irene, Bree, and everybody else in the scenario of being jealous of her, but being her best friend. But at the end of the day, what does her brother besides getting a get back? That's a get back. That's called a get back, right?
Yes.
That's called a get back. If your brother did something, you take out the next motherfucker that's close to you, right or wrong?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm with you with that. We on the same page. Now bring it home, mama. Bring it home.
No, but it comes in so many formats and so many narratives and so many things that I've seen and heard and researched for my motherfucking self of the principle of this is the fact that Kanika wasn't she wasn't a gang member. She was affiliated by fam.
Right. That's true.
He was not all trooper for being a gang member. Got jumped in, took a life to get in. None of that. Her father was affiliated. Let's start there. Okay. Her mother
was not one of those females that's pulling a bank route and shooting somebody. She's just not. She wasn't.
Well, let's don't say pulling a bank robbery or something like that, but the narrative did spring to the fact of her ganking niggas for their paper, just like she did Rico, just like she took a big amount of money from him. And
she was like she was
many roles of so many reasons why she should have got something, but not death. Not death. Not death. She didn't deserve death. I think a lot of people was jealous. Number one,
because hella jealous because Monifa.
I ain't talking about Monifa.
I'm gonna put it like this. Irene and Monifa came from a different upbringing.
They all did.
No, listen.
Monifa and Irene came from the streets. Kanika didn't come from it like that in the depth of Irene and Monifa and Bree.
Look, Kanika never wanted for nothing. Kanika always on bust down. She always bust down with nice Jordans, nice everything.
Okay.
And so when it came to Irene and them, there was jealous on how Kanika was busting down, even though Irene's supposed to be her best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Does that deserve death? Does that deserve death?
No.
Okay. That you answer me. Keep going.
So I'm sorry, I'm eating.
It's okay. I can feel that. I can hear that, but keep it running. You on air. What's up, Tiff? Tiff, you still there? Tiff, you still there? What's up?
You already know.
What's up? Am I on the right page? What's going on? Let me know if I'm wrong, right? What? Holla at me. You vibing?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm trying to let y'all have a chance to speak with each other.
I'm loving you, Tiff.
Yeah.
And what's the other brother on the phone? Can I get your name, sir?
I want to know why you think them little kids killed her.
Because that's what I really want to know.
I didn't just say the kids killed her.
That's what I really want to know.
When you keep your mouth closed, if you see your mama, no, I'm not gonna say your mama. If you see
because you don't know my mama. You talking about me?
No, listen. If you see the person who killed your neighbor, and your neighbor been a part of your life your whole life. And you over there,
but they did not see who killed the kid.
Thank you, bro. What's your name, bro?
So how could they say
Thank you, bro. Oh, Lord.
Okay, bad example.
That they got
Let me say this. If you got information and you know something's gonna happen to your friend, but you don't say nothing, you just as well as guilty.
Who know? Yeah, that's guilty by association, but who knew? Yeah. Who can you claim that knew that was the situation that was at hand when they all showed up at the party?
They knew that girl was gonna get raped. They didn't know she was gonna get killed.
Who knew that? Who knew that? Please tell me.
Irene knew. Monifa had
how you feel like Irene knew? It was her party and dude that's in the wheelchair right now. What's his name?
They were celebrating that somebody had just got a job at that hotel.
Let's be clear. Since you were talking about somebody got a job at the hotel, Kanika was actually finna go out of state to be have a whole nother profession. Right or wrong? Anybody holla at me. Anybody holla at me.
Yeah, he said she was about to go to college.
Thank you. Who knew?
One of the girls getting a job at that hotel. I don't know if it was Monifa or Irene. It was one of them.
That's not a different
it was Kanika getting a job at a nursing home or something.
Thank you.
Okay.
But it wasn't right there. It wasn't there. She was moving on with her life because she was trying to change it. She said enough was enough. She was ready to change her whole motherfucking ammo.
I'm not mad at that. I don't see why y'all think that I'm trying to spit dirt on Kanika.
No, but what I'm saying, what we saying is, how do you feel like the kids or her friends was the ones who knew that this is the way it was fucking gonna go down for her life experience when she been to many hotel parties with all the motherfuckers?
Let me say this: if you walk out your bathroom, if you got a bedroom next to your bathroom, that's how close the goddamn elevator was to their hotel room. How in the fuck do you lose your friend from the bathroom and you looking at your hotel room? You can sit in your hotel room and look at the elevator. First of all, and if and how do she end up in the freezer and you just went, oh, I forgot the keys inside the room, and you don't go look for your friend. Like that's
true and everything. Okay, but everybody in the party was inebriated. Everybody was in the party inebriated, fucked up, smoking, drinking, partying. So who can actually have 10 tones down on everybody that was actually at the motherfucker party? Because if you an adult, you responsible for your motherfucker self. She was just a driver. Riri balled the fuck out in her motherfucking whip.
It's different when you out drinking, because when you with your friends and
if you drinking and smoking, what does that mean?
Man, you got my back, I got your back. You don't leave me, I ain't leaving you. Period.
Did they make a pact? Did they make a pact?
Man,
did they do that before? Is that a pact they did always? Who knows that in reality time?
I don't, but they left her.
So
they
how
left
can
her
you
behind. That's all I'm mad about.
You mad because
and why?
And who responsibility was it? Who responsibility? A friendship? Who responsible person that was really responsible for a whole adult?
She was a young adult, though. How old was she, Tiffany?
It don't matter, bro.
Tiffany.
If you get to they
she was 19 years old. She ain't even reached 21 yet. She's still a young adult.
Okay, so even though I get what you're saying, bro. But also in the same content, they have showed many videos. They have showed many videos that Kanika and Irene and Monifa and Bree and all these same players that was in many other hotel cousins to Kanika, cousins and all this shit that was in a different hotel besides Rosemont Crown Plaza before this happened, before this was even in fruition. That's what I'm saying. So who was responsible for her then? Who staked claim on being responsible? Was anybody responsible? Or are you responsible for yourself? Because you're supposed to know your limit, to drugs, for as weed. I ain't saying ecstasy, cocaine, heroin, all that. I'm just saying you're supposed to be responsible for yourself.
This girl got raped. She never got raped. She never got raped.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
How you know? How you know? How you know?
Why you think that one shoe was off? Why you think that one shoe was off? Why you think her pants was out buckled?
You know
what I'm saying? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Why you think they put her up in there? Why you think that man pushed her in that basket? They probably cleaned her ass off and then put her in that goddamn room. Something happened to that girl. You ain't gonna tell me that she didn't get raped or something. Something happened to her that didn't supposed to happen.
It's not in the autopsy, brother, that she got raped.
Of course it's not going to be there because it's not going to be there. You got to understand they have an image to uphold. That's supposed to be a 4 or 5-star hotel, and you in the suburbs, and you got this young girl getting raped and murdered. You think they're gonna want to have that on their portfolio? No.
So that was a whole cover up by the hotel. Whole cover up by the hotel because why the medical examiners, the forensic people did not do what they were supposed to do, and it wasn't called upon checking the females or checking the defensive wounds or anything of that.
Okay, I'll order some more. I'll order you some more food. Don't be crying. You gotta
man.
No, I ain't giving you a cappuccino.
Hold on. Where you at?
No,
everybody.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm holding on
one at a time, and make sure you have no music or TVs in the background. Thank you.
That's what Destiny said.
Y'all done got me. I ain't yelled on YouTube in so long.
Okay, I want you to address the fact that the brother said that there was no rape in the autopsy.
I said, of course it's not going to be that, because if they have an image to uphold, you know what I'm saying? That's just like a business. If you got the power to cover some shit up, then they gonna take that. They gonna take that.
You may do that thing.
They gonna take that. They gonna take that action. They're gonna take that course of action. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the main reasons why Teresa didn't get what she went after. You know what I'm saying? Because they kept changing shit. They kept saying no, this and this and that. What? Let me ask you a question. If a person dies, what investigator allows even the mother to come on the scene and look at and walk around the crime scene? It just doesn't happen. The way you view your child or your loved one body is somewhere away from the crime scene. That not to say that Teresa has something to do with it, but if I was an investigator, can't nobody come to the crime scene? Can't nobody come up in there? Can't nobody do nothing?
Did nobody go down there with an investigator? She went down there with a hotel manager, and they did not check the freezer. They went down there, walked around.
No, I'm saying when they had Kanika on the girl.
Let me finish, player.
Yes, sir. You're right.
She said he was this close from my door. They didn't know she was in that freezer because it said it wasn't usable. I told you when I was talking to you back then. I told you the same thing. That girl got on the elevator, got off on the wrong floor, and couldn't find that you probably couldn't punch the elevator at that basement to come down there to get you back up. She just happened to get off on the wrong floor, one off. Them people thought she was by herself, and they did what they did to that little girl. That's it.
Yeah.
All that stuff that people were saying that happened with that little girl, all that stuff it's made up.
Yeah, well, that's not real.
And look, to your point, I'm going to say that is a strong, very, 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 very strong analysis. Yes, you are correct in so many ways. If they go do something to that little girl, they'd have done it in the neighborhood. They went out to take her to the airport and kill her. They could have killed that little girl.
Y'all remember?
They wanted to do.
Right.
They done the hotel thought that little girl was by herself and she wasn't by herself, and they know they messed up after that.
That's right. Because if y'all remember the glitz and the clip and the picture we got in the Rosemont Crown Plaza was the fact that when her and Irene, not Irene, her and Monifa and Bree came into the hotel and they got past that little hall. It seemed like they snatched Kanika only, and then we all know that was like staged and shit. We all know that wasn't real.
Let me ask you a question. On the video that I felt like I solved the murder or had a good strong points about the murder is when in that video where I got 1 million views on it, and when they had those guys like kind of stalking. They were trying to stalk Kanika. They was peeking around corners with shades on and hoodies on, and it really looked very, very suspicious.
Okay.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, because that ain't my shit. Okay, you guys remember when she finally made it down into the freezer part where the dude was hanging up there with the blue jacket in that part? That's where her uncle came down. Hello?
Hey, can you say that again, Misha?
I said, do y'all remember the time when Kanika was walking through through the kitchen area? Remember that? Okay. And dude was hanging in a blue jacket. He had a blue shiny fucking jacket on, and he was hanging right there. And that is supposedly the same time when her uncle came down there first, before Kanika stumbled through that motherfucking kitchen area, and he was hanging up there in a blue shiny jacket. Y'all remember that shit? And they played that like over and over and over again. Y'all remember that?
But that was reenacted. That wasn't even the original footage of that.
That wasn't even that. Why? Because
because the hotel was covering that up. I mean, that can only make sense. It was not even the original footage of that. I mean,
that wasn't even real, right?
The hotel has something to cover it up. There's no way them little kids done that stuff, man. There's no way. I mean, y'all, not me, but y'all can sit up here and say
let
that.
me
You
shout
done a lot of
out.
stuff though, Jess.
Let me shout
like when you
out
call me,
Edward.
hold on for a minute. When you call me Irene uncle, I told y'all about no Kenta when I first talked to you on the phone. I said I'm a friend of her father. I never said I was her uncle. But in your thumb stamp, you put Irene uncle.
No, remember the guy? No, I'm not talking about you, sir. No, I'm not talking about you, sir. I'm talking about her.
No, I'm talking about Jess when he put it in this thing back in the day.
Okay.
I'm a friend of her father. I know her father.
Okay. My bad. I'm sorry. I wasn't never trying to label nobody as nothing. Okay.
Like I say, I don't think
all right, just want to get some last words out there. He's gonna have to go. He's gonna be back for a part 2. And then I'll let Misha and Lake finish it on out. Jess, what are your last words before our part 2?
Hey, shout out to Tiffany Draper. You know, much love to you. Much love to your platform and your success. I'll be seeing you. You be doing those, getting those big million views and stuff, man. I look up to you. I praise you. I love you. Keep up the good
you
work.
better praise God. You better praise
God. I do praise God. I do praise God.
Hallelujah.
I do praise God. But back to what I'm saying. You know, we gonna do a second interview. We go dig a little bit into one thing I never do. I never talk about personal life. You know what I'm saying? But we go dig into some of the things that people were saying about me and stuff like that on this next interview. And we go dig and we go get a little personal. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna talk about some stuff. And it's gonna be a great interview. It's gonna be a great time for YouTube. It's gonna be a great time for Tiffany. So y'all go see me back on my platform. I still have my platform. You guys are more than welcome to go check it out at Jes33king production. But again, come check. We go dig. Okay, we go dig into that. We go dig into more about Kanika. We go dig in more about Kanika, and we gonna go from there. All right. Hopefully I see Tiff the cat up here. Hopefully I see Baton Don. Hopefully I see everybody. You know what I'm saying? But much love to who is making that noise.
Yeah,
much love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I got to get out of here. I got to get these groceries up the stairs, and yeah, peace and love. All right.
All right, cool. Thank you, Edward, for the Cash App. I was trying to see who you were, but it was messed up. Thank you, Jess. I'll be back for the part 2. We'll schedule that. You can text me anytime. We're gonna work that out.
All right. I got a Cash App too. No, I'm playing.
And all right, then you enjoy your day, Jess, and I'm gonna let Misha and Lake take us out of here. What are your final thoughts on this, Misha and Lake?
I'm just here. I'm just visiting. I'm out too. I was just visiting. So I don't.
Okay.
YouTube and saw it and humped on.
Okay. Misha, what do you have to say before we get on out of here? I don't know if you're on mute. But I thank y'all for chilling with me on this beautiful day. Shout out to Jes33king production, Misha, Lake. Thank y'all for joining me, and thank you, Ed, for the Cash App. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your night, and we will be back for a part 2. It's your girl at tiffanymdraper. Make sure you smash that like, share the video, and subscribe. I'm out.